It is a sad day as I'm working to set up the classic game room CGR collection headquarters where there's going to be shelving all around here with a Neo Geo in the middle of it. I moved the Neo Geo only to discover that it's broke. Let's go around to the back of it here, plug this guy in. Remember years ago I adopted this thing and it didn't work. Well, we are back to not working status, sadly. That doesn't look good. I've tried plugging and replugging and everything, or unplugging everything and replugging it in, and there's really only one thing I can do here. I have to answer the GameSack Best Video Game Cartridge Design Challenge. You see, a while ago, GameSack asked me what the best video game cartridge design is. And while Sega Genesis game cartridges look amazing, and they've got a nice little grip on the back, helping you pull them out, and obviously I love Atari 2600 games, and they have a soft spot in my heart. Atari games are classic and have a nice look to them, especially when E.T. has an afro and Elliot has a mustache. But they're not the best game cartridge design out there. No. And it's definitely not in television. Although they do tell you how far to insert them. I feel like that's a nice touch. Definitely not Atari computer cartridges. It's not N64, not NES. I think everybody's expecting me to say Neo Geo, right? Well, you're wrong. Neo Geo cartridges are pretty badass. There's no question about it. They're giant, they look cool. Even if the Neo Geo itself doesn't work, you know the games do. I'll eventually get it fixed and they'll be working again. But they're not the best cartridges. You know what is? Here, let me show you. Because I'm not giving up on this machine just yet. That's right. It may not be Neo Geo, but it is Hyper Neo Geo 64. This is the greatest video game cartridge design ever created. Because it looks like something that fell off RoboCop. And it's metal. Nothing compares with this. Nothing. Even the Magnavox Odyssey 2's handles pale in comparison to the Hyper Neo Geo 64, which I'm going to install into the Neo Geo until I get it fixed. Here's a look at the Hyper Neo Geo 64 cartridge with Atari, Sega Genesis, and Intellivision games sitting on top of it. Here's a standard Neo Geo MVS cartridge, which does look pretty cool. I mean, this is a badass cartridge, and it's a great game, but the Hyper Neo Geo cartridge is the best of them all. It's got screws in it. Look at this. Screws! And metal. Here's the Hyper Neo Geo 64 unit itself, and I really hope this works, or else this video is going to have a different ending than I hope it will. And you don't just plug the game into it, you lock it into place. Another reason why this is the greatest game cartridge design of all times. Look at that. You all ready for this? Look, you push down. It's like a spaceship. Look at that. That's metal on metal right there. Oh yeah, I said it. I've unplugged the Neo Geo 4 slot, and to be fair, I actually have a spare single slot Neo Geo, because, you know, you can't have just one, just for this reason. But instead of putting in the single slot, which I have to unscrew from a different machine, and I don't want to do that, I'm going to install the Hyper Neo Geo 64 to complete the GameSack game cartridge question, because I guess it's irrelevant if it doesn't work. Woo! When in doubt, install the Hyper Neo Geo 64. Yeah! very important that we put the safety bar back onto this thing. Because, you know, it's a rough neighborhood here in space. This way no one can rob it. Oh, well, never mind. I love the way it starts. It's very dramatic. So there you go, GameSack. The greatest video game cartridge design is the Hyper Neo Geo 64. Now, I have a question for you. The Classic Game Room Challenge thrown down to GameSack is what video game has the best soundtrack? Answer that one correctly. Until next time, see you soon. Look at it, sounds like a lightsaber. If you're going to buy the game anyway, buy it through ClassicGameRoom.com. Classic Game Room is supported by fans on Patreon. Thank you. Now prepare for the Lord Carnage Club, where I celebrate these backers on Patreon by shouting their name in a volcano! Derek Langley. Beer is the trick. Stephen Chucknick. From New Jersey. Michael Fernandez. People not named Michael Fernandez aren't Michael Fernandez. Al Stiver. Woo! EDM! Jason from British Columbia. Philip Strabenmuller from Vienna, Austria. Cue the thunder. Jeff, Captain Dauntless, Briar. Cue the lava. I don't know what lava sounds like. It sounds like this. Jack Stavris from Australia. Ohad Kane, Master of Thunder. Chip Sankvale, Fighter of Space Bees. Woo! Rick DeBarros gets the extra disco. Michael and Ariana Nelson, Fighters of the Future. That's enough disco, because now it's time to shout, Busy Signal! That's right, and keep the volume loud and the party rocking for Sean Zoltek. Really? No. Sean Zoltek! Sergio Matthias Hergert! Tubular. Will.